Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a fun video of all the things that I pull out for winter and kind of put away sometimes for summer, but these are all my winter essentials. So let's go ahead and get started into the video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I have a bunch of face products, skin, hair, clothes, random winter things. So we're just gonna go through them quickly. I have a bunch of stuff sitting in front of me, so we're just gonna go quickly. These are the things that sometimes I use all year round, but mostly during the winter. So keep in mind, I'm in Idaho, and so the weather here might be a lot different. So this is just what I use, and a lot of the stuff that I get, I buy things that are more affordable. I shop at Walmart, or things I've got in my Ipsy bag, or that they were gifted to me through like Christmas and stuff. But these are my favorites. So the first thing I have to talk about this is from Mascara Beauty. This is our milk cream. This is our milk moisturizer, and so you can use this day and night. This is amazing. I have a whole bunch of information on this. You can get the link in the description down below. This is the best thing for your face. Even if you have oily skin, this stuff saves me through the winter. I can't live without it. This is the best. And then also along with that, from Mascara Beauty, this is a lip conditioner. And then it slides down like this, and it's basically a chapstick, but it's the same type of formula, like skincare system, but just in a chapstick version, and it's literally saving my lips. I'll put it on at night or in the morning, and my lips are good to go for the whole rest of the day. I don't have to reapply it, and it's like night and day. You can put it on your kids' lips if they're really chapped, and it saves them and brings them back to life. It's so nice. Also for the face, I'm having some type of moisture on your face when you do your makeup. This is Mascara Beauty setting spray. The packaging does not look like this anymore. We just revamped our packaging. But this is a setting spray. It keeps that moisture in your face so it's not so dry. Here in Idaho, it gets pretty dry, and I'm actually from Washington, so my skin has been adjusted to having more moisture than in Idaho. So, and then also the Photo Finish primer water. I got this in a kit during like Christmas time, and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus 3-in-1 primer water. This stuff is also amazing. I love having this. And then moving on to skin, I started getting this body lotion. This is the Queen Helene Cocoa Butter Hand and Body Lotion, soothes and softens. This is like $2 at Walmart, and I've been using this for a few years. I just found it on the bottom shelf. It was like $2, and this thing lasts me probably at least 6 months. Like, I can't remember the last time I bought the other one. I just pour it into a travel size container so I don't have to use this whole thing every day, and this stuff lasts me all day long. It's not greasy, it's not oily, doesn't dry out my skin. It does the job, and so I love this, and I take it with me everywhere in a travel size. Also kind of weird, but summer essentials. The sun's not out, you kind of get not very fun sunburns, and so this is my favorite self tanner that's affordable, the Banana Boat Summer Color in Deep Dark Color Self Tanning Lotion. And so this is what I use, and you'll get a good natural looking tan, and you just gotta apply it well. I love this. This has been doing really good for me. And then moving on to hair. Okay, so obviously I'm like itching my head all the time, but I have very dry scalp. It's something that I've been trying to figure out. So for starters, I just pulled this out of my shower. This is just a dry scalp 2-in-1 dandruff shampoo plus conditioner. I still put conditioner in my hair, but this has been helping a lot with my dry scalp. I literally just itch all day long, and I couldn't figure out why, and I was like, duh, I should probably get a dry scalp shampoo. So that's been helping. And then I also have, if your hair gets dry and brittle, I got this in my FabFit Fun Box. You can find a link down below for that. and this is the leave-in mask. This has been doing really good for my hair, helping. I got this one in my Ipsy bag. It's 12 benefits, and you can also leave this in your hair before you like style it or blow dry it, which is really nice. But this is my favorite. All this stuff will be linked down below. This is a white tea magical serum from Scruples, and I'm not really a hair expert, but I went to Sally's to try and find Scruples, and I was told that Scruples is a high-end hair brand. So I got this from my stepmom. She owns her own salon and she uses Scruple products, so she has like the best stuff. And what this does, it's got this little pump, so it just kind of pushes the product up as you go. I actually just used the last bit of it this morning. And you just put it on your hair, and your hair doesn't get static. It's like detangles it and doesn't get as tangled during the day. It keeps it shine. It's so soft. Like, I'm obsessed with this stuff. I think you can find this on Amazon, so I'll link that down below. And then obviously dry shampoo. Since I have natural blonde hair, this does have a white cast to it, and so it doesn't bother me that it has a lot of the white residue. It actually helps my hair for how blonde it really is. So obviously dry shampoo, the reason why dry shampoo is in here, because it is so cold in the mornings that for me, I wash my hair almost every day, if not every other day. And the dry shampoo makes it so I don't have to get up in the cold and have my hair wet if I don't want to blow dry it. So I'll just protect my hair with the dry shampoo rather than putting heat on it in the morning to dry it. So I hate leaving the house with wet hair, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. So I don't know if anyone else has tried this trick. I actually have used this static guard. This is just a regular static guard. I think this one's a new packaging. And so this is just regular, safe on all fabric, use on clothes, pet hair, get rid of flyaway hair. And so one of the tricks that my mom had told me a while ago was to use this stuff, and I just spray it straight onto my hair. So before I found this product, I would just take the static guard and spray it, put my hair out like this, and I would just spray it, and it would get all the static out of it from the air being so dry. And that's kind of how I would get through the winter, and it doesn't get dry on your hair. It doesn't make it crusty like hairspray. It just kind of has a weird smell, but it goes away. But it really gets all that static out of your hair, and plus you can put it on all your clothes. And so that is a little winter hack that I used to do, but since I have hair products that help me, I don't use it as much anymore. Okay, so that's all the beauty products. So now I'm gonna move on to, we'll go into shoes. There's 3 things of shoes that I love using during the winter, and first things first is a rain and stain guard. This is actually from Payless, which Payless is no longer in business anymore, but I snagged this up before they went out of business, and you can find anything like this anywhere. I just happen to have this one from Payless. It's a clothing item protector from the rain, and so the rain just kind of slides right off of your shoes. So I got this, and it's been so good from all the snow and the rain that we get here in the Pacific Northwest. So this is really nice to have on hand. So obviously during the winter, you have rain, you have snow, hail, it's gonna happen. And so one of the things that I do is I get a tall pair of boots. These ones just kind of go below my calf. I have some that are ankle size, this size, and then I have knee-high size boots. So just your general boots, and then you can spray them with your water protectant, but these are just kind of a must-have during the winter. Also, if you are into fitness, finding shoes to run outside, or even if you like to go outside during the winter and go exploring, having some shoes to help you with grip is very important. And so these were gifted to me. They're pretty dirty. I didn't take my time to clean them, but these are just the Nike Zoom Wild Horse 4. And they have grip on the bottom, which is so nice. You could see the grip here and back here. And I absolutely love these when it's cold outside, when it's snowing. So this would just kind of help me get my good grip in the morning, and they are so nice and they're so durable. Moving on, now we're gonna go into clothing items. So I have a whole pile of stuff over here, and some of it's just basic stuff that I have for winter and different options. And so the first thing that I'm going to talk about are leggings. So I am from Washington, the West Coast, and so anything where I was, everything all year round was like 50 degrees. It never really got too hot, but never really got too cold, and it was always raining. So now that I live in Idaho, every time it is like 40 degrees or colder, then I always layer up my pants. It's too cold. I'm just a cold body all the time, and so I have just found my favorite ways to keep my legs warm during the winter. These ones right here are actually from Walmart. I don't even know what material this is, if it even says polyester and spandex. These are the Athletic Works from Walmart. They are actually on clearance for $5, and they're pretty solid, thick, like super cozy lounge leggings, but I wear these under my pants and it gives me that extra layer of warmth under my jeans, and they're thin enough to put my jeans over. Now if you're really cold, these leggings you need in your life, they have the nice soft thermal material in the middle on the inside, and these are what I would wear like 30 below, in the 20s or in the teens, and then I just stretch my jeans right over top, or I'll wear a pair of sweatpants. These are just so amazing to have around, even just lounging around if you're at the cabin or wherever, whatever you're doing. Get you some leggings that have a thermal fleece on the inside, because they are so nice and like life-saving when it's so cold outside. So if you don't want something so thick and nothing too thin, they have these other leggings that are a little thinner, but they do have some type of warmth in the middle, and you can't really tell, but it's kind of that fleece material in the middle, but it's not as thick as the other ones. So these ones are really nice. They're a lot stretchier, more of like a regular legging feel, but they just have that fleece in the inside of them, and you can pull your jeans or another pair of leggings. What I like to do, just double up in the winter, and these are so nice to have because I get really cold really easy. And then these were also gifted, and I am completely obsessed with these. These are Nike leggings, but they are winter. So up here on the thigh has a thicker material in right here, and it's got, so you can kind of see there's like a sweat spot here on the side, and then the thigh of the leg is thicker to kind of keep your thighs warm. And then at the bottom, it's got this zipper on it, and you can kind of adjust the leg length for your shoes or whatever, but they're just designed so nice to keep you warm and keep you tight. The one thing is I'm not a huge fan of the drawstring on them, just because it can get kind of a little uncomfortable, but they do keep me warm, and they do the job when I want to work outside or go for a run. It does keep me nice and cozy. Okay, so then moving on, now we're gonna talk about my favorite coats. And so what I've figured out, what works really well for me in Idaho, is I can have, instead of just wearing regular t-shirts and then just wearing this big coat all day long, it's just kind of not conventional, it's just bulky. And then what I like to do is to wear a light sweatshirt, some type of crew neck or a hoodie, and then wear a lighter windproof jacket over top. This one right here, it's full fleece. I don't even know where this is from. BCG. It's just full fleece inside and out. It's a quarter zip. This baby keeps you warm. Like the wind's not getting in there. It keeps all the heat nice inside your body. So having stuff like this around is really nice during the winter. Depending on how cold you get, and so you could wear your thermal or regular shirts underneath throw this on, and then if you're really, really cold, then I love to have jackets like this around. This is a Columbia jacket. So my favorite way to travel during the winter or when I'm going somewhere is I'll wear a thermal sweatshirt. I'll throw this on over top the thermal or like the one I'm wearing, and then have this over top, and I still feel like I'm wearing something light. I can take this off if it gets too hot, and it won't, like if you have something heavy and you take it off and then all of a sudden you're really cold, this will just kind of tone it down just a little bit. So I love having these insulated, windproof, water resistant jackets around instead of having something so big and bulky. But I'm in Idaho, so if you guys are somewhere different, where it's like extreme cold, stick with your big coats. I'm sure you're gonna need them more than me, but this is how I like to do it. And the things that I like to wear during the winter when I'm always going in and out all day long for work, inside and outside, and traveling the airplane and airports, and it's hot and cold. And so this is what I like to use, and my method of just having something light. So now we have the last few winter basics. Okay. So when I made this video, I left my favorite scarf and my favorite hats at work, and I didn't want to run and go get them. My favorite thing to have during the winter is a big fluffy scarf. This one and my favorite one that I have are both from Walmart. I've had them for a few years. They're just almost like a skinny blanket. They're so soft, and what I love to do is I just love to open them and wrap them around, fold it in half, and then you can just cover your whole face. And so they're so big, so soft, and when you get that wind chill, if you're at a football game or something, it just covers your full face and it keeps you nice and warm. Also, the CC hats, everyone's got one. They're so warm and they're so nice. This one is one of my favorites, having that really light, stretchy beanie, but also covers your head, is something that I really love. And so this is my second go-to. My other go-to one I just keep at work. And then also, I love fuzzy socks. And so I have a stash of these babies. This one has the little grips on the bottom, but I get fuzzy socks all the time for Christmas. And so I love putting these on when I wear my boots, and then I'll put regular ankle socks or crew socks over top to kind of hold that heat in. And my feet stay so warm all day long. My toes are really cold, my hands are really cold all the time. So these are definitely a must-have for me for winter. So go get your pair of fuzzy socks. You can get them at the dollar store. The last couple things, having winter gloves. And so my job, I work with kids, and so I take the kids to school and I pick them up from school. So I have to drive, and so having gloves on the steering wheel can be slippery, or it's too cold if you can't wear your gloves. So having gloves with the grip on them is really, really nice. They are absolutely amazing. They're so warm. You can have the little tech fingers on them, or you can use the touchscreen, and it also comes with a grip. So if you're driving or carrying something or handling something, you don't have to worry about anything slipping out of your hands, and the grip go all the way up the fingers. So these are so nice, and they're must-have for winter. And also, get yourself one of these. This is an ice scraper. We had snow the other day and I didn't have one, so I just ran and got this bad boy. And I love the ones with the little handle because my hands are always cold, and so it has the little cover thing over your hand. Go get yourself an ice scraper if you haven't yet. Okay, last but not least, I got this gift for Christmas, and it is life-changing. I'm a light sleeper. I sleep really cold. I have a hard time falling asleep. Takes me like an hour and a half to fall asleep until I got a weighted blanket for Christmas, and it is the best thing since like ever. I don't know. And so this is a 12-pound weighted blanket. I have it all folded up. I think this is a twin, maybe a twin or a full size. I'm not really sure, but it's 12 pounds. And when it's all folded up, obviously it feels a little heavy, but when you have it laid out and you're right underneath it, it just, like a big hug. It just hugs you. I get so much warmer. I get warmer a lot faster. I fall asleep a lot quicker and I stay asleep, and I am obsessed. I might go get another one. If you guys have not tried a weighted blanket and you're kind of nervous, if your kids are cold, or if you have trouble falling asleep at night yourself, go grab yourself a weighted blanket. They're all over Amazon, Walmart, Target. I'm sure everyone has one. Go get yourself one. I'll link mine below down in the description. And I think that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will link everything down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And we'll see you guys in